Yeah.
in like the
It
next
just
2
look
minutes,
aesthetically
we're about to
more
go
like
live on there, and y'all will be able to see all the
be serious.
panelists on there because right now it's kind of restricted to just like.
There's only Krispy Kreme. So many people here.
Hey, gorgeous! Thank you. All South Sudanese girls in the studio today.
I'm so excited to finally have girls.
I know.
Girls.
And she said she's the female tyrant.
And the fuck is
I did not expect that.
He need to be on there.
I love that.
All of a sudden, he talking about
All right,
nigga,
see
you
you
grow
guys
hair.
on YouTube Live in the next.
Ch-ch-ch-chia.
We're about to get on there right now. So meet us there. Meet us right there. Good link in our bio, and make sure you subscribe to our channel too. But love you guys. Bye.
Yeah,
Or
where's
should I
Tyreek?
just keep it
Tyreek better
on?
be coming.
No, Tyreek is coming.
Okay, because he liked this stuff.
Mr. I hate it. Mr. They love that shit. They were like
Where's Janet? Is Janet coming?
the henna conversation.
Yeah,
They were like black.
I'm so excited to meet
In that shit.
that.
Love that.
But it looks good though. You laid it.
You guys, I watch y'all every
Yeah,
week.
it's
I watch
good.
y'all
It's okay.
every week.
Are you serious? Oh my god,
We're
it makes me
fans.
nervous. Because in my head, I don't think of it as like real people. Because
it's just numbers.
It's okay. I barely watch us every week.
Watch you. You know you start.
But your
All right,
the
guys.
producer that
YouTube
Philip,
Live.
he
Meet us there.
filled in for you.
2 seconds. I'm leaving. And
Man, he
we're
was
going on
cool.
YouTube Live.
as
Bye-bye.
fuck.
This is the,
Like, yeah, yeah, exactly. He was,
Whatever you want.
and he was telling us about the growth, how y'all
Gotta
got
get you some
established.
drink. We didn't open that one.
Oh yeah, we have.
which is that tells you everything.
Yeah, he said I didn't mention something like that.
He was one of the prehistoric creators
we are live.
of the
Y'all, we're live.
podcasting.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
We've been but you know we've been podcasting since 2000
Hi, everyone.
14?
Hey, Emmanuel, we're on live,
Oh,
so we
okay.
gotta lock in a
we
little
on
bit.
YouTube, so I can see.
can they see me and Manuel?
Yep, we can see
All right,
you.
cool.
Well, he's gonna pan the camera when y'all talk, but right now it's
cool.
on me and Christine.
As it should.
Let us know when you're
Well,
ready,
it's okay, I
Spider.
don't need the mic yet.
Oh,
You ready?
What rap duo am I thinking about?
We're just on YouTube. I'm trying to make sure we don't look crazy.
I have something in my head, but I ain't gonna
We're
say
right
it.
here. Look.
Heavy
Who's the
D.
3 people?
I don't know. Who's the 3 people? Reveal yourselves. Oh, I think it's me. I think one of them is me.
you should come in. Yeah.
Bro, that nigga used to be delicate on his feet, bro.
Dude, he was saying it has
It's
to be a big
like
dude
a
with a swag.
champagne.
He used to be able to move.
Yeah, you could. You could just put it down there if you want.
Bring
he
back
did.
dancing rappers.
I think.
There's one open. I need one too.
No,
Nah.
You know what? Can we bring back?
I'm so hungry. It don't even
Artists
make
like
sense.
T-Pain.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's what.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he's still around, but it's like the music.
Yeah, I told
mean,
Elisa to bring us
ain't
food. Elisa,
we running off his old
works
hits.
with us.
Okay, cool.
She's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
all right,
I think he's
girl.
hilarious.
I'll see
I think
what
he's
can
hilarious.
do. So usually that means she's gonna.
but that's okay because like he doesn't need to make straight hits. Like I like him doing covers like what he did with Black Sabbath. Oh
Mhm.
my god, I like that. Like sometimes you just lose the ability
You
to
think- do you
create
think it's gonna
new
pop?
marketable music. That's why Michael Jackson and Prince were so fucking
Yeah.
What, champagne?
impeccable.
I think, but
It
I
is?
think they took the. You know
don't
what?
know, I think.
Dude, what
Well.
you need to do?
I mean, champagne pops.
I mean,
Anyway.
like, 'cause it was in the car.
Anyway,
like,
keep pushing.
so I'm like,
You do
editing it out.
podcast,
Yeah.
dude? Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, let's
Well,
not.
'cause
Let's neither here
I mean,
nor
I
there.
took it out of my fridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But like I said, somebody was
yeah,
trying to compare Beyonce
he
to
took it
Michael
out there.
Jackson.
That's why.
and
So
I
we'll
was
see.
I was
Hi
cooking
everyone.
it.
Hello live. Hello live.
Why not, though?
Willie's calling
Why
me.
not?
Because
Hi,
here's the problem:
Willie.
Michael Jackson is the universe.
Willie, are you coming to the studio?
Beyonce is a planet in his universe.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
you got to think about it. Michael has been famous since he was
This is
5
a
years
Y'all
old,
shame.
gonna see us
and he
again.
died at 50. And even at 50, he still sold out 25 city world.
We
tours.
missed
I
you.
think, but you got to look at it from.
Tarek and them. He just
My-
We're talking about your favorite. Thank
I don't
you.
want to talk about because
But we're gonna talk about like the episode. We're talking about Pan Africanism. This is
understand
This
this.
is one of
Who's
your
the highest
favorites.
selling artist
This
of
is
all
where
time?
you shine. This is where you.
Modern
This
day.
is where your star power comes through.
Oh, you don't know what Pan?
It's
You
okay.
seriously don't know what Pan Africanism is?
It's okay.
entertain the YouTube
Oh, it's
channel.
it's like
You know you
Okay.
like
basically
Oh,
it's
great.
for the
Willie
progression
can't
of
make
all
it.
black people.
Thank you.
around the
I'll
world.
just I'll let you know
So
my
wherever
birthday
black
plans
people
if
are
you can
oppressed and
make
anything
it.
else, you want to focus on
everybody.
building them. That's
All right,
good.
y'all have fun. All right, bye.
Yeah.
Willie can't make
Like-
it. You know, Willie's one of my favorites. He said you got to go pick up some people at the airport.
This nigga Willie,
Bro,
been-
that's
he-
like the fucking oldest excuse in the book.
city boy.
You know what I'm saying?
he's a
I had
city
to pick
boy?
up my
City boy
my-
Willie.
Listen,
I could pick up what's his name from the airport.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I offer to pick you up at the airport, just know I don't want to do it, and the whole time I'm annoyed.
Because one time Dead
Why
ass.
did you offer?
No. What's up?
Because it's an obligation.
Like what's up? Matu,
You have free will.
Matu
Manuel.
offered me the. He's like, yo, Chris, can you pick me from the airport? Bet. And he legitimately.
It's
Went to
my
the
birthday. We
airport,
can record on
right?
camera. Y'all,
was
it's
from
my
an
birthday. If y'all see us having some champagne,
I
this
didn't
is
know Love
off
and
the
Label
show.
was
This
a
is a
thing.
live show.
Oh, so you went to DFW?
Yeah, I went to DFW airport. I thought that was it.
Bro, the way that I hate DFW, bro, DFW is the worst airport in this city.
It
I
really is.
didn't know
And
Love
wait,
I love
Relations was a
DFW.
real thing.
Security takes like
I
an
like
hour
that.
to get
I like
through
it.
security.
No, it's fast, girl.
Mm-hmm.
DFW airport is nice.
It's really good.
Wait, you got what's called check-in? The whatever.
No,
See, that's what I'm saying.
But it still be fast. Like when I went to Minnesota,
That's what we need. Let me tell you like this. Let me tell you like this. Yo, let me tell you like
Oh,
this.
I bet because
Yo,
it's small. It's
Sarah,
small.
I'm telling you, that's what we need. My boy Pablo. Pablo be traveling like
yeah,
it ain't nothing.
orange juice would be really
You know
nice.
what it
That would
is,
be
bro.
Yes,
amazing.
thank you, baby.
Cynthia,
Pablo,
the
stop
natural
being scared, bro.
hairstyles,
Get up
like
there
I'm
and say
trying to tell
something,
you, can you do my hair?
You know you can just sit out there
You can
off
sit right
camera and
there
still talk.
and talk. Off camera.
I
Pablo,
love that.
How do you try?
You know what? Spire
Now
compliment
I can
you.
go
He's
like-
serious because he will not lie.
Oh, Christine.
He will be like,
Oh, you're like that?
better luck next time.
That's my friend Pablo.
They know.
Pablo, that's Christine.
If the show's not
Obviously,
good,
that's
I'll
mine.
tell 'em it's not good.
Lisa's calling me.
That's rare.
Hello?
Really?
What a young sophisticated man.
Only have one twice.
Not the leg.
It's okay. We already have cups. We don't need the champagne glasses.
Yes.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, we have cups. The food, we need that.
Ugh. Not you knowing the
Yeah, damn.
the
I mean,
alcoholic.
We're gonna record at
viscosity?
5, so it's okay.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Well, we
Oh,
live.
no, no,
It's
I
okay.
got
Just
a
take your
juicy
time and
juice.
then come
Somebody
through,
pat me a
hang
cup
out,
of cup.
have some drinks with us
Well,
for my
I'm a
birthday.
grown-ass man.
Cuppy cup is wild, yeah.
But here's the thing:
And then-
if you want
yeah.
grown people to act like
And then
kindergartners,
don't worry about you don't have
just
to. The
give
cake is
them
not that serious.
Alcohol.
give them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give them.
No, not yet.
Don't give them heroin. I'll tell you that.
Nigga, who the fuck you giving heroin to?
Huh?
Okay. Okay.
Also,
What does that
remember,
mean?
it's YouTube.
It's all good.
Oh, we live.
You're coming?
Dude, I just said that.
Are you
for-
coming?
Oh, he's the best, bro. I'm telling
I
you.
never
he's
sold
the best.
anything in
I
my life.
remember our first, like, a
I never sold anything.
I'm
I've
sorry.
never sold
Okay.
anything in my
The
life.
night that we went to that
Alright, bet.
Jamaican place and I busted my ass.
I don't remember because
No food.
I woke up.
She said she's gonna be late. Yeah.
I would like Uber Eats it, but I feel like
But that night was
they're not
wild because I
complicated.
didn't even
Well,
remember
it's gonna be
falling.
complicated because somebody gotta go get it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, true.
Hit different.
so
That's why. Yeah.
we could, but then we have to see like when we're
It was
not
like our
recording.
first night.
'Cause we're
Yeah,
about to
yeah,
record
yeah.
at
In 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
See, that's what
All
I'm
right,
saying. That
Christine,
night
let's
was
get
a,
on there
was
and
a
talk to
long,
our talk to our people. Oh my
Yo, why
god.
does this chair
but it
keep
was
going
it
down?
was fun. I remember.
Oh, that's the bad
Swap
chair.
it.
Hello.
Oh, okay, bet. Because I was like, I don't like sitting low.
Because if the guy's coming,
Yeah.
he'll be talking. Just specify.
Yo, let me tell you something.
But that's what we do. The
Yo.
podcast is gonna be successful, bro.
Right, let me tell you something.
I don't know any type. Get it.
Say it
whatever.
loud so you can
Oh, Spider.
Right there, girl. Up to the right there.
Yo, Spider.
If we don't hear back from
Let me tell you something. You didn't
And
you
regular.
didn't experience the low until you wake up at a train
No,
station.
there's some people here that
and you don't know
everybody
how you
eats
got
meat.
there.
Oh wait.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, was that from the other night?
And then get
This is like
and then get like
July.
pepperoni
Oh,
or chicken or something.
Station like dark.
Dark train station.
Meat
I
or
woke
sausage or
up.
something.
So
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
an open mic.
Yeah.
Killed it.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
oh my dude,
Thank you, baby.
they washed the street, right?
Wait,
They saw me there and they
how much-
washed me for real. You know what I'm saying? They're like, dude, they're like, he probably needs a shower anyway. Go ahead.
We'll make it work.
That's when I was like, I gotta relax on drinking.
Yeah, waking up 3 a.m. in the middle because I know when they do the
No
washing.
worries. I got you. I'll send it right now.
Chilled since that night.
All right. Bye bye.
Chris, why have you
getting
been?
old, so
You notice like lately, Chris be sleeping. Like once.
Yeah. What's going on?
Can I explain that? Can I explain that?
Be
Can I-
knocked out any
Hey,
like
baby.
dead sleep.
Well, can I explain? Can I explain?
Yes, please.
So
Sarah, somebody said, my friend Miri says hi to you.
Hi,
that's
Mary.
what's up. So this is what happens, right? I talked to the doctor. It's called getting old, right?
I'm
So
dead.
when you get old and you get drunk, you want to go to sleep, right?
Nah, that's not
No, that's true.
Huh?
But not for me,
I'm
though.
way
Huh?
older than
But
your ass.
sleeping at the party, like he be.
No, his excuse is that doesn't work. 'Cause
You know
he
what the
used to
problem
sleep
is?
Every function.
He's,
fine.
he's dead ass lying because he's been like this since I've known him.
Bro, come on, don't do me like that.
16, 17.
But I do understand like getting tired, wanting to go home early.
No, I do want to go to sleep though. For real. What's the time about be tired?
Oh, okay, chat.
We used to put him in the car
I don't know if I can-
and then he would have a second.
Oh,
wind.
from Amsterdam. Hello. What time is it in Amsterdam right now?
He'd come back like a zombie.
Wait, how are you?
Can we
But I need that
introduce the
sleep.
people
I don't
on our
know.
show that
News
they have
Yeah,
not seen
it's a
before?
little BTS. Sorry, it's chaotic, but y'all know how it is. Y'all know
Okay,
the
so
vibes.
let's introduce the people that has not been seen on our podcast yet. So let's start with Azza.
Oh, okay.
Yes, say hello, hello.
I love that name.
Hold up, hold
thank
up.
you
We
so
filming y'all.
much. My
Hold
name is Azza. I live in.
Wait,
Fort
she
Worth.
hasn't.
And where you from?
They haven't put the camera on you yet.
Oh no.
It's on her now.
No, it's yeah.
it?
There,
Oh,
there you
there
are.
it
There
is.
you
Okay.
are.
They gotta go on.
But I love you.
There you go.
And shout out to my boy Spider.
My name is Azza. I am from Fort Worth. Well, kinda.
South Sudanese babe.
I am
From
definitely
Fort Worth.
South Sudanese. Ooh.
Yeah.
Boy, I thought she was Liberian like a mother.
You thought she was Liberian?
I'm sorry, they were a
You
little.
know that's
They were a little short, so I was like,
he's always shading. people.
Generalizations
Need
about
to
our
end.
country.
Needs
Yes,
to end.
absolutely.
Should that be
Absolutely.
a topic? An episode topic?
Stereotypes.
Yeah, I think that should be a topic.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
That is true. Like generalizations, like stereotypes of South Sudanese.
Yeah.
That might be a good episode. I
That's
think you
true,
talked
'cause
about
remember
that.
with Edward, they always be like, "Oh, I thought you were West African."
Yeah, they always say that.
Even I said that one time to what was his name who came? What's his name?
Is it because of the beard?
Who?
He's friends with KK and them.
Who's
Y'all,
that?
y'all are on live.
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
I-
Isaac.
Yeah, keep it
Isaac.
pushing.
Oh, Isaac.
Isaac,
Isaac
yeah.
does look.
Wait,
He did.
I
I,
mean,
I
it's
said that he did
champagne
like South
and
Sudanese,
it's
so that was
Red
me
Bull.
too.
Yeah.
But Vegas bomb is what liquor is on a Vegas bomb again?
We're on live.
We can't talk about liquor. Our aunties are on.
Gerard
No,
Harris
we
said
can't.
West
Doesn't matter.
Africans
Oh.
can be just as dark as East Africans? ? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yo,
we're not talking about.
Shout out
Yo.
to Senegal.
Can I ask a question?
I've never met a Senegalese
Can I
in
ask a
Dallas.
question for
Go
the
ahead.
African people?
Mhm.
Like, seriously, I'm being real. How do y'all feel about South Africans? Like, how do y'all feel about that? How you feel
What
about
are you
that?
saying? Like who you?
I feel like
who are
it's
East,
just-
you talking
Africans,
about?
we're fine. I think you're thinking of Nigerians
No.
that
I know Nigerians, bro. What the fuck?
have an issue with South
I'm
Africa.
saying.
But why would we have an issue?
I'm
Right,
saying,
like what do
I'm
you?
not. I'm not saying there's an issue. I'm saying how do y'all feel about it? Period.
I love Emma Piano.
Love South Africa.
Okay.
Yes.
That's it. That's
Want to
it.
go to Cape Town. Want to go to Johannesburg.
Joburg.
Yes.
Man, how you feel about South Africa?
Don't do that. Don't do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing
Where
that.
you
I'm
getting
just
this from,
asking.
Chris?
Like,
Where
there's
you getting
nothing
this from?
there. Like, you just.
Oh yeah, shout out to my Africans, you know what I'm saying? My brothers and sisters whose ancestors have been there since before, you know. And yeah, Elon Musk is from Deutschland. I don't believe that nigga from
I didn't say nothing. I just
say what I
asked you.
motherfucker said. Anyways,
Sure.
continue.
Okay, so we introduced Azza. Now we got to introduce Callie because we were supposed to introduce the
That
people who
was
haven't been on the
crazy.
show. Right.
that was crazy.
I don't know what happened. I don't know how it blocked. Like we skipped, but we were supposed to introduce the people they never seen. Okay, Callie, say hi to the people. This is just improv.
Hi, I'm Callie, and I'm from Fort Worth, and I'm South Sudanese.
Love it.
Mary's Life said, "Hey guys."
Hi. What's current events that's going on that we could talk about, y'all? Like, what have y'all seen that y'all were like,
Oh, and Emmanuel's friend Pablo's in the building as well, off camera.
Say hi,
shout out to
Pablo.
Pablo.
He's shy. He's shy right now.
What's going on in the world, y'all?
What is going?
What is
I
going
know.
on?
That's a good question. You know, when you ask that question, it's like you start to
You
think,
start to
like,
blank out.
Shout out to everyone who's in the live. Can y'all please like our live as you come in? And if y'all want to talk about trending or current topics, you can suggest them.
Yes,
'cause we
suggest
can't
them
think
because
of
we
any.
can't think of anything right now. The a current hot topic. My birthday is coming up
Hey.
on Tuesday. That's a hot topic.
Current hot topic.
Period.
That's like the number one hot
Shout
topic.
out to Callie for getting me flowers. She's the
Hey.
Oh, that's gonna be the thumbnail.
I know. It's so sweet.
So
Thank you so
beautiful.
much. I really appreciate that. That's love. None of the guys. See, guys don't show love like
They
this.
don't.
Like,
They
I
don't.
bought
you
you
have
a
to
gift.
rely on your girls.
How
What'd
about your
you-
gift?
That chapstick?
No.
Let's not
Wow.
let's not expose
coming.
when your birthday
Like-
is. Like
The shipment was delayed, but it's
Why?
we're
You
feminists.
talking about the year?
No, because I thought you said your birthday's on the 12th. I thought it was the 13th. I got mixed up, but it's coming.
Okay, I'll expect it. I'll be waiting.
Either way it goes, her birthday is the whole month.
Yeah, my birthday is all month, so
Exactly.
I'll be celebrating
it's
all
fun.
month. Thank you, Miri. And yeah, what's going on in the world, y'all? Like, what have y'all seen that's like has y'all puzzled?
Shannon
or-
Sharpe had to pay $23 million.
Lord.
Wait, I know he settled, but how did you find out? The
I mean,
amount?
that's the rumored amount that
Oh.
that like most people in the industry are talking about. So that was basically his whole NFL salary.
Yeah, that was
That's
the whole
really
that was
crazy.
the whole story. Like he paid her his whole entire all he made his entire NFL career.
That's sad. Don't
And
y'all
then-
think like,
Yeah, go ahead.
you know, he's been in like the industry for a long time. Like, he should know better.
Oh, for sure. He's way too old.
Yeah, and you know what? I gotta eat my words because remember the last episode we talked about, and I was like, I feel like it's a shakedown. But now that he's settled, I'm like, okay, does that mean there's
he
some
definitely did it,
validity
Sarah.
to the accusations? That's what it looks like.
I mean,
So-
I think the truth is ESPN was telling them, "Hey, either you get this settled or you're gonna be kicked out."
No, but,
But
he
they
got,
ended up
they
kicking
fired
him out anyway.
They were always gonna fire him anyway, but I think it's more of like damage control because at the end of the day, like
If it goes to trial,
if it goes to
so-
trial,
Yeah, if I'm being real, I think it got too wild, you know what I'm saying, in general. And he was like, you know what? I'd rather just get it out the way and keep it pushing rather than trying to keep this going on and it being in the public eye. Let me just get it out, nip it in the bud, and keep it pushing.
I don't know,
Which
Chris.
sucks.
I wouldn't pay $20 million over a lie.
Well, I'm
Personally.
telling you, when you worth, you know, when we try to
Get the
potentially
100.
get 100 to, you know, 50 million, you know what? You're like, okay, I'm still going to get this. I'll give her that. And let me keep my businesses and my publicity going. Sometimes you just want to get it out the way. I just hope at the end of the day, justice was served. And
I'm so dead.
And we keep it pushing.
you know what's crazy? I'm gonna say this: it's karmic justice because every man knows that you just got to keep it in your pants. Like this is one of the most basic lessons you learn as a young man.
Yeah, for
It's like, my brother in Christ, relax, control yourself. This is why you need a wife. Like at the end of the day, it's like, bro, take that demon that's in you and put that motherfucker to the side to
Y'all
get
been
to
to
the
Emmanuel
bag.
wedding? Y'all went to his wedding?
Who's winning?
Emmanuel.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
You got married?
Oh,
Who did I get
You got married?
Oh, I am so happy to finally have some
You got married?
female.
I love the
women
energy.
back.
got married or
Yes,
what?
finally get back into men.
I'm so dead.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
y'all
I
went
thought
to
it was
Emmanuel
gonna be a
wedding?
groomsman. What the fuck?
But I
But
also
listen.
like if you're a dude that's about to make money, like get married to the person that you're with, and like that prevents most of these dudes. There's
and
a
don't,
reason.
don't date 19-year-olds when you're like
Yeah,
50-something.
40, 50 years
Yeah,
old,
don't do
brother.
that.
It's a good place to
Don't-
start.
Don't do that.
Yeah, 'cause nothing good
I have
comes
to
out
say
of
it.
that.
I have to say it, man. Do
Especially when you're
the
that old.
prenup. Do the prenup for real. If you're an athlete or you're somebody on that type of level,
But he's not even married.
well,
so
I'm just saying
prenup
in
is
general.
not
If you're
even,
gonna get married, do a
part of the
prenup, bro.
conversation.
And you're on that level.
I think it's the NDA situation. He has NDAs, right? Like he does.
I don't know.
Nah, I don't think
I
he had it
mean-
with
Make
her.
everyone sign an NDA. That's what it should be.
Yeah, I
for
think
real.
that's.
I
What
think they were tired of him though, because he first the Instagram sex tape scandal, and then now this is just too.
It's too much. It's like you're overly sexual.
Yeah, you're
And
doing too much.
I can't even
doing a
can't
lot.
even
He's
think
a
about
freaky
a lot.
old man.
Yeah,
He's doing a lot.
Yeah, it was too much. But
Like that was crazy.
yeah, so all of this is his fault, unfortunately. So
Well, we got some comments.
Shout out to Michelle.
Ike said,
Michelles.
what did Ike say?
Ike said, off topic, but I have always wondered if Africans could see the difference between Africans and Caribbeans, and do Africans even notice and or have views on Caribbeans?
Hmm.
I'm gonna be 1,000% honest. You really can't tell. Like you can tell with some people, but not everybody. It's probably the person that has like a little bit of white or Mesquika or whatever native Indian is in there. But outside of that, if they're like Haitians, a lot of Haitians look like Senegalese people clearly.
Yeah,
And
I don't think I can
you're
tell
not
the
really gonna be able
difference.
to tell. And it just depends on
It
how
depends.
closely related to their ancestors they are.
So somebody can look
I ain't gonna lie, I
Jamaican?
can. I
You
can.
can?
I could. Yes, because like when I see like Haitians or like guys from Florida, like I just know.
Well,
you know what I
that's
mean?
even
Like I know
better.
you're not African. I know you from like Haiti or
I
something.
definitely can tell.
Yeah.
But you're also in
Can
Florida.
you tell? Can you tell because
they
they're
got
Florida?
wigs.
Can you tell because you're in Florida or they're
No.
they're from Florida?
They
Oh,
have
okay.
a look. I feel
Because
like
they have a
look.
sound, a look. She's right. They have a look.
Haitians have a
Yeah.
look.
Like I know
That's
what they look
interesting.
like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I could see a guy and be like, okay, I know he's not African, but I could tell he's like maybe from the Caribbean. I could tell.
Hmm.
But I don't know because our mom
That's
can tell
very
Asians
interesting.
apart. So
I definitely
Yeah.
can tell Haitians. Yeah,
That is very interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mm-mm.
But how do we feel about
Haitians and
Caribbeans?
Jamaicans.
I don't think Africans have a problem at all
No.
with Caribbeans.
Look,
I don't think we have a problem with anybody.
right.
I think
Let us-
you
I
can
know I
tell the
don't.
difference.
Right.
I think
I know I
there's a
don't.
difference, bro. There's differences because like my dad he's Caribbean, not necessarily Haitian, but you could tell he's dark, right? But he's not. You can tell he's not African.
Where's your dad from?
Where's he from?
Well, his parents are from Trinidad, right? And
You have a lot of stuff.
yeah, he looks
Going
like
on, Chris.
Kimbo Slice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he does. He really does.
Like for real. So like, you see Haitian, you see Trinidad, you kind of like, you understand like their features. You see them, and you could tell like I feel like their ancestors go back to Africa,
Right.
but they're not African. You know what I'm saying?
They are.
So you could tell the difference. is what
Yeah,
you're
for
saying.
sure.
Yeah, me
You know
too.
what I'm saying?
It's the
They
part
can be
colonizer because like I
African.
think what is statistically most people from the Caribbean in those areas are all have a percentage that is not African, and people forget about their other ancestry.
That's true.
And that's the thing. That's the one thing that I'll always say is like there's such a large part. Like most African Americans, I think it's 23 to like 16% Caucasian, I think they have also some natives, and then same thing with like the Caribbean and all that stuff. And if we're gonna be real, like Brazil, for example, you could always low key tell when somebody's Brazilian, no matter what like shade they are, because it's I don't know. Portuguese has a tendency to have like this energy that's like a little different than everybody else from like South America. I'll put it like that.
So it's mostly about like energy, accent, like how you show up in the world, not necessarily how you look. Because that's.
But energy and that is a part of your look, though.
That's true.
I say it's also how you look in a sense. Like you see certain features that are different from, a traditional African person, right? Like one of my stepdads.
I don't know what that.
person
I don't
Well,
know.
look. I'll put it like this, right? When I see an African person, right, it doesn't. I had a stepdad. He's from Trinidad, right, and he didn't look like your typical African person, right? And however you see your traditional African person,
Emmanuel has
that's up to
take a
you,
drink
right?
to
That's up to
that.
you. But when I saw my stepdad, he's, I'm not trying to be rude, but his skin was a little lighter and his hair was a little different. You know what I'm saying?
But you could ask your question about that. 'cause,
And his
like,
accent was different.
The Haitians look more traditionally, quote unquote, African.
Yeah, but I'm saying from Trinidad, like
Shout
the
out to
islands.
Haiti.
Gerard said
It's different.
there's a billion Africans. This conversation is nonsense.
What's his name? What's his name? Gerard?
I mean, he's not wrong.
Nah, that's real though.
Because you bring a couple of Eritreans, some
Yeah,
Tanzanians.
You know
some-
what?
that's how I was like,
everybody.
You know what?
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
can't
think
generalize
about
how
that. Like,
African people
Yeah,
look.
you
look,
got-
what? I didn't even
And
think
then
about
it's
that.
like
whole
different sides of
continent.
the continent.
Because
So.
Ethiopians and Eritreans, they kind of look, they look
But they're
Trinidadian for
African.
real.
And they're right next
You know
to
what I'm
each
saying?
other.
Yeah,
That's
for real.
different story.
So when you say how a traditional African
Well, then,
would look,
West Africa.
I stand corrected. My bad.
West
Well, I
African
would-
and Central
you
Africa.
gotta
Yeah,
get more
I can't
specific than
tell.
can't generalize that.
I mean, I can't
stand
tell
corrected.
a Jamaican is from Jamaica. I mean,
I
they
can.
all look African to me until they're like, "Oh, I'm actually Jamaican," or like, their accent. But everybody that's black look African to me.
Here's my problem. I think
Maybe not
No.
African American.
when you get specific, like I always say, when you know somebody's culture, you can tell where they're from, right? So, like I said, you could we as East Africans could tell where most East African people are from,
Yeah,
and you're
That's
like
true.
always one country off or the neighboring country off.
Sugar
I think-
Apple said, I live in the Caribbean, and you can tell for the most part by looking at some people if they're from Africa or the Caribbean.
well, so
And-
what would they be mixed with to make them look Caribbean? You know what I mean? Because
I mean-
all of them came from Africa.
I mean, Trinidad has a lot of Indians from India,
West
and then,
India.
and then
Yeah.
like West India, and then you gotta forget about the natives that were in there and the conquistadors, and then you mix that with the Africans that were there. I mean, the Africans that were brought over there. So it's like you got all these different people combined. It's just a cultural.
Y'all could cut
Melting
this.
pot.
Y'all could cut this out, but I'm saying the only thing that
Oh,
can.
we can't because we're
It's
live.
live.
Look, I'm telling you, this does not reflect any opinions or views from
Say
Lady
Lady
Sosa,
Sosa, thank you.
right?
nigga.
Because the difference between like Ethiopians and Eritreans and people from the Caribbean are the foreheads. So that's what I'm gonna say,
Whoa.
and I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Wow.
That, you didn't have to put a disclaimer on
But
that.
I don't want anybody to get offended.
Oh,
mean,
oh.
I mean, if the wig, if
Somebody will get offended, but not
They
us.
are. Because
He said they
if you
will.
know, you
Somebody
know.
will find
If you know,
something
you know.
to
But anyway, there you go.
I mean, Rihanna.
If you know, it's crazy.
Rihanna is the exception, like straight up. She's a shaded.
Anyways, any other questions, guys?
Ike said, looking
Not
at
the
you guys,
forehead.
you could all fit into my family. Mary's life said, not the forehead.
Ike, where are you from? Where are you from? Yeah, so I can't tell. To answer y'all's question, I can't tell. But fair enough. I don't think there's a lot of
Gerard
Caribbeans
said,
in Dallas.
He said
Yeah.
There
even
is
in
actually.
Nigeria,
Really?
there's a million different looks. Igbos are light
went to
skinned
Carnival,
and
it's a
look
lot.
African American.
In Dallas?
Oh,
how was
they have Carnival in
Carnival?
Dallas. It's usually in September.
Oh my god!
And I went to 2 of them, and there's lots of Caribbeans,
You
guys.
know what? There used to be a whole bunch of like Jamaican restaurants in Dallas, but there's I haven't seen them.
Hi, Ibrahim
There's lots
Muhammad.
of Caribbeans, yeah.
Sugar Apple said it has nothing to do with skin color. It's certain facial features and the way they carry themselves. Some Africans can blend in, though.
The weekend.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It depends. Sometimes you can't. You could see a guy. He could be Nigerian. He could be African American. He could
That's
be Jamaican.
true. Oh my goodness, Nigerian people just look like everything.
Yeah.
like literally. So yeah, that's so true.
She said, "Now I want some Jamaican food."
Me too.
Well, I feel like we're gonna need to shut down this live so we can prepare for the actual episode.
Episode.
But if you guys have any last minute comments,
If you're watching the live, should we just give them the episode since they're watching it like a treat?
Yeah,
so
you-
that they know
for
the
sure.
episodes. Okay, so the next episode we're going to talk about is feminism in the context of South Sudan. So we're just trying to explore, like what feminism looks like in our culture, as opposed to Western culture, which is how a lot of us learn feminism. So what, Manuel?
You should check the recent video that I dropped about why I'm not going to raise my daughter in a traditional way.
Oh, okay.
Well, you
We
can
gotta
talk
see
about it
that.
on the
We gotta see
episode
that.
for
So
sure.
yeah, let us know how y'all feel about. I mean, it doesn't matter how y'all feel about it because we're recording it in like the next 2 minutes. But like, you can leave
Screaming.
like comments and perspectives so that we can share them on the show. But thank y'all so much. Any final thoughts or?
we have 2 episodes though. We're talking about.
And then
too.
we have the other episode. We're talking about Pan Africanism because we talk about that a lot, but we never really took a deep dive into Pan Africanism. So we're going to be unpacking the historical roots and its benefits to the Black diaspora, the African diaspora. So, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and
We love you guys. Bye, Jared. Jared left a comment. Oh, that's the same thing that you already said, right? I think we all seen a Black person and just bust out some weird accent or language. Some people just like separation.
I could be myself.
Now you can be myself.
He's not wrong. You ever see the dark skinned Dominican with the
I hate that shit. What? I hate that. I hate